Hey everybody, it's me, ShandrahFaith, back for another Reading Rainbow's Soul Tribe Cult Club Collective reading, where we read from decks and the books that belong to the decks, and we read the ethers, and we have Miss Flambe here. I got a new candle to replace our St. Miles. He finished up his what's it called? His residency. His residency here at Cult Club Collective College. So we got here from the lovely Purple Door ATX on Etsy. And this one I'd mentioned before is my health candle. So it's been working. I'm not getting sick. I'm keeping up on my vitamins. And then we have prosperity. And right now, people, I'm just into healing. I am healing myself. That's where I'm at right now. As this moon grows fuller each day. And I'm just trying to heal myself in all areas of life and appreciating everything that I can. And it's really great once you get on a roll of appreciating, because then better stuff starts happening to you. It's momentum. That's the law of attraction. So we are going to have this. This is my favorite artwork of all of my law of attraction cards. The Teachings of Abraham, Well-Being. Oh my God. Okay, Abraham. Yes, silly ghost. Just to let you know, just to wake you up, people. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, we're healing. It's time to heal. Healing time. Because I've been feeling that doubt creeping. And yeah. It's doubt. Whatever. It's just doubt, people. But it's not comfy. It's uncomfy to have doubt. So what do I do? What does your cult leader do? She heals. She healing. She does things that she appreciates. She went to the Green Day concert yesterday. It was amazing. Yeah, I just appreciate everything. And the more I appreciate things, the more cool stuff happens. And I like cool stuff. And blessings really happen. As Miss Nicki Minaj says, I ain't lucky, I'm blessed. And there's an art to being blessed, people. So, yeah, and a part of our blessings is well-being. So let's get these well-being cards. Well-being-ing. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, our vortex horses. Well-being is my natural state of being. Reach for the feeling of well-being first, and everything else will fall into place. Be selfish enough to follow your bliss, and you will tap in to the natural, pure, positive essence of you. I really liked how I pointed at you guys the other day. So, expect more of that to come. Oh, look at the moon. By visualizing my desired outcome, the perfect action is always inspired. As your desire to feel good leads you to thoughts that feel good, the perfect action will be inspired from that alignment. And that inspired action is always joyful. That's so nice. My happiness is my greatest gift to others. Selfishly seek joy, because your joy is the greatest gift you can give to anyone. Unless you are in your joy, you have nothing to give anyone. And how are we going to love anyone else if we don't have anything to give? We're just going to end up being takers, and we're not takers, we're pushers. I am selfish enough to want to feel good. Yes, I know. I remember this cat card. This is the feel good cat card. Feeling good indicates your connection to clarity, wellness, and an abundance in all good things. Feeling good is your most natural core belief. Look at how good that cat feels. It's nice. Doesn't this remind you of that Katy Perry album? Isn't she on a cloud? Comment down below. Whatever abundance I seek is mine. It is law. What law, people? The law of attraction. Look it up. What the most important law that you'll ever learn. Whatever I desire and then allow, I must experience. There is no exception to that. Ooh, throat chakra time. As I hold myself in vibrational alignment with my own desire, I will experience always the fulfillment of that desire. Whatever abundance. That's why I was like, what is the message? Abundance. Remember the last video? Yeah, it's our official super vocab word, abundance, for our cult club. The universe is big enough to fulfill my every intent. The universal manager has the ability to bring everyone a vibrational match to what they are giving their attention to, without depriving anyone else of what they are wanting. Universal manager, yo. And I saw these beautiful rays of light coming from the sky as I was driving home from my In-N-Out burger meal. It's so delightful. Me and Esther, I mentioned this once in my other video, one of my other videos, but we in In-N-Out Club. I just told my husband today, I was like, it's a cheeseburger day. I was like, I haven't had cheeseburgers all week. And he's like, okay, Randy, because Randy is the cheeseburger guy in Trailer Park Boys. Because we also, that's on our videography, filmography list. It's not a viewing list. I was like, the books are on our reading list. So, Trailer Park Boys, okay? Go watch all the seasons. Get used to the trailer park, Canadian trailer park life. Okay. So, I want to bust this colossal book out for our reading today, Unveiling the Golden Age of Visionary Tarot Experience. Izzy Ivy is one of the most amazing painters I know. And these cards, she has a couple other decks too. Like this one. She's into the Lemurians. So I have this one too by her. And just amazing. I love the like Lisa Frank colors. So yeah, we're going to be unveiling the Golden Age, a visionary tarot experience. Oh. All right. What stories, what visions do we have for the collective? Spirits, girl lovers, what do you got for us? What do you got? What do you got for us? Shuffling music. I keep feeling this fly is going to fly into the fire. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, you're my subject. Fly into the fire, sacrifice yourself. Where'd you go? Because I am going to be the queen of the flies. Future queen of the flies. If you haven't heard the announcement. Okay. 77, one of my favorite numbers. Luka Doncic's jersey number from the Dallas Mavericks. 77, Waterfall. Priestess of Earth Guardians. Oh, that's awesome. It got the dragonflies are out. It's dragonfly season. So whenever I'm running in the park, there's just dragonflies. It's super duper. It's a super duper time. 77, Waterfall. $77, Waterfall. Priestess of Earth Guardians. Cultivate the balance of yin and yang, masculine and feminine. Your creative ventures and relationships will flourish by integrating structure and flow. This card signifies the balance of feminine and masculine, the capacity to honor life's flowing, nurturing aspects while holding the financial and practical responsibilities together. Yes, that is what we want. We want that balance. The money, the material balance with the spiritual and sexy. I just had to alliterate at that moment. It symbolizes balancing the yin and yang aspects of our outward offerings. It supports the creation of a warm, loving, and secure domestic environment while holding a steady income and practical resources. This card could represent the working parent archetype. If this resonates for you, or it could be about the balance needed to bring your creative offerings to the world. So many amazing artists and creatives struggle to share their gifts broadly. Their yin, flowing nature holds the keys for beautiful, soulful offerings, just what humanity could do with right now. Yet, it's often the more yang actions that support us to do what we love, including making a living from it. Others may be on the opposite end of the spectrum. Some are trying to let go of the need to control and organize every part of their lives, which may have become very linear and lacking soft, organic creativity and expression. And ooh, I'm getting short of breath. Like, ooh, collective, are you feeling some anxiety because you're not balancing your work and your artistic life? It's a hard struggle as an artiste myself. It took time, people. It took decades for me to find the artistic work balance thing. So, and I'm still working on it. I'm just at the bottom of the mountain. You're my team of students, and we're going on this big hike up the holy mountain. And dudes, I can feel that fucking anxiety in your chest. I'm feeling it. I'm like, whew, give me some oxygen. We're ready. We didn't go far. We're not in that much high altitude. That's all mental. So, for a person who does suffer from anxiety, we really gotta it's really hard to feel your anxiety when you are appreciating something. That's what helps. Replace anxiety with appreciation. Find something to appreciate in that moment. So, maybe your soul is yearning to be creative, but there never seems to be the time or space for it. Only the survival-based aspects of life demand priority. It can be an art in itself to carve even an hour of this equilibrium into our days. But if we can, our inner satisfaction or outer success can benefit exponentially. The theme here is balancing yin and yang qualities. The fluid water is flowing down the waterfall, and yet the structure of the mountain, rock, and rivers leading up to the waterfall are what enable this configuration to happen. We're climbing up that mountain. We're going to climb the top of that waterfall, people. Water evaporates into the sky and then falls, collecting in the rivers and traveling under or over land. And I got, of course, don't stop chasing water, or please, is it stop chasing? Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. I thought that would come out way better than it actually did, but TLC Waterfalls. When I listen to that song and I'm in a place, it's like, it knows, that song knows you're in a place and it'll be there with you, for you. This life-giving element moves across the lands, enabling existence to flourish. This is the interplay of yin and yang, directed energy, and free form flow. Take inspiration from the waterfall analogy. See how you can best bring more creative yin flow into your life or cultivate more structure and a logical mind. Set. Whew, girliverse, people, what is happening? It's the heart chakra too, because I had a dream about, well, one night, this weekend, one night I had a dream where my sister and my cousin were at a rooftop party, and they were putting makeup on. They had like a makeup booth, makeup table, and so I put on I went to my sister and she put this green stuff. It was supposed to be eyeshadow, and I put it on my eyes, and I remember that green eye. I was like, oh, and woke up. I was like, that's heart chakra. And then the next night, I had a dream that I was driving in a car, and there was a pink suitcase that had fallen. I was on the freeway, and had fallen on the road, and people were like trying to swerve out of it. And yeah, I think that's also the heart chakra, that baggage, the pink baggage, and you're trying to go around it, but maybe someone just needs to move the pink suitcase. Okay. Yeah, so we are definitely feeling heavy heart chakra energy right now, and that's okay. That's a part of the healing, bros. That's that heart with the Band-Aid on it emoji. Yeah, that's right. I'm feeling it, you guys. Dang, I wasn't feeling like this all day. But it's okay. I feel for you. I do. I am you. We are one. People often ask me how I support myself as an artist and what kind of reality I have created to sustain that. I share the importance of having structure in my life, ensuring bills are paid, food is in the cupboards, emails are answered, and a safe, homely container is set up with the materials I need. With these foundations in place, I can deep dive into the flowing, initiative, vulnerable, and sensitive space I go to when making art, especially when channeling. This level of organization minimizes my need to be outwardly aware or feel any form of survival instinct. Having this yang set up allows me to go deeper with yin. I also find particular times of day are more conducive to different flow states, such as the morning for admin and planning, and the afternoons or evening for art making and writing. Whew, people, you are feeling stressed about balancing this artwork thing. I can feel it, people. And yeah, it took me a long time to get back on I started my channel in 2020, and I wasn't inspired, and I had taken a break off of social media for, I think, like 9 months, several months. And I hadn't posted anything until now. And I did have those doubts, like, how am I going to fit like an hour-long video and then all this time? I was like, where am I going to find the time? And that was just my ego holding me back from doing what I need to be doing. And this is part of my art. I feel like true artists don't just have one art. Like, I'm a painter. You have different kinds of art. You could be a painter that likes true crime documentaries. And that's the art of watching true crime documentaries, whatever. I have that. Yeah. So with that means we need to find balance, especially people are like, oh, you can't make a living as an artist, but really it's an art. It's an art in itself to make art and materially thrive with it. And that's not how I made my money. I made my money being having a preschool, but that still fueled my art, and everything's linked together. I also find practical time. Sometimes I'll allocate a handful of days to get on top of the survival-based stuff that keeps my business rolling. Then I will disappear for a few days while keeping external distractions as minimal as possible. I'm having like a full-on panic attack, guys. Like, whew. I'm sending that love and light they talk about, because that's what you guys need right now. So just hearing my voice, watching this vid, let that soak into your heart chakra, because I'm pushing it out now. I gotta finish this reading, people. I can't be having a panic attack the whole time, because you guys already know. You guys are having the panic attack. So I gotta keep it together. I'm the captain of the ship. All right, 18, which, I don't know why I keep dropping things. Goes down to a 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. And tomorrow is the 9/9 portal, and I did the calculations. And so 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 2024 goes down to 8. So then we got 18 plus 8 is 26, and 2 plus 6 is 8. So the overall energy for tomorrow's portal is going to be an 8. But also the 9/9 is, the number 9 is like that push, that final push before the baby comes out. You know, push, girl. One more. We're at 9. We're at 9. Let's do this. 9th time's the charm. So 9. Yeah, it's in your energy. I posted up with, I was in front of a building that had 999 last night. So yeah, because I know you watching my Instagram. New Earth transition, the moon. And I'll just let you have a peek into that artwork. The moon. We love the moon. We love the moon. Ooh, I opened to it. 22101 on the timer when I opened to it too. So 211. Good number. Be mindful of fear-based projections. Let your inner wisdom guide you beyond the illusions to reveal the truth. Yes, this is it. This card will tell us how to stop having panic attacks. The moon alerts us where we may be unnecessarily projecting our often illusionary fears and expectations onto something. When our subconscious shadows play out, they can seem very real. The theme of this card relates to the illusion and uncertainty that stem from not being able to see all the information. Sometimes it takes a specific experience to bring these unseen aspects of ourselves into the light, usually by looking at our thoughts and judgments around something, particularly if they carry a charge. We realize this is not an external issue, but a reflection of our inner consciousness. When we get out of our heads and raise our perspective to see the bigger picture, it is like the moon reflecting the sun's light, revealing the truth and presence of what is, which is likely better than we had believed. Furthermore, when we stop projecting on others and see them as they truly are, it is simply respectful and the key to healthy relationships. Don't make any fast decisions until you know more about the situation. It inspires you to let your dreams and intuition guide you, exploring tools to help you override negative self-talk and allow your wisdom to interpret a clearer inner standing. Healthy awareness. While it is true that there may be something playing out that may not be ideal, be careful not to misinterpret or assume what something means based on difficult past experiences. Find activities that help you to get out of your head and into your body. Unfortunately, some forces exploit the illusionary fear, so it is always best to hone your self-awareness around your weak spots and remember that overreaction may be coming from a trauma trigger. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling your trauma triggers, people. Whew. We'll get through this. These can also be collective and not just related to one's direct experience in this lifetime. Even if you can't make peace with all that wants to change, your awareness alone will curb any further hijacking of your energy. Remember to do whatever practices are necessary to bring you back to your center. See Transmuting Trauma Triggers in the additional information and exercises section of the introductions for guidance around this. Ooh, trauma triggers. Maybe we'll read that because you guys are feeling it. I can feel it. The story behind the image, this painting was created live at the New Earth Festival in Bali. I usually paint live to the music being performed on stage. However, this image was created while I soaked up all the talks about bringing in the new earth. During one incredible musical act, I added the finishing sparkles to it. A radiant soul was performing, singing her spirit out into the darkness. This golden goddess illuminated the light codes of my painting. Oh, it's like... She was clearly a conduit of the feminine aspect of the great central sun. Her name is Heart, unsurprisingly. This painting is called New Earth Transition, which aligns perfectly with the theme of this card. When we find the truth beyond the illusions, when we can see each unique bright soul for who they are, beyond unnecessary projections, when we can stop handing our power over to our fear response, only then do we really see the changes in the world we wish to see. This piece relates to the spirit element, the life force energy in every living thing. It is the spark of existence and the light that emanates through our souls. When we feel connected to the divine, it also relates to the paradigm shift that is happening and is a transmission of the ease and grace of this transition. As we evolve into a new epoch, the planet's vibration is changing. We are familiar with moon cycles, yet our planet has cycles too, and they ripple through the consciousness of all the beings that reside on her. The frequency of this image allows us to access our wings as we simultaneously fly through the eye of the storm. Feeling our divine nature and raised vibration, we can move through with a big picture perspective as we maintain our strength and heart space in the quest for aligning with truth. Theme for integration in guided journeys, transition and what it may bring. Okay, since I'm still feeling this heavy chest anxiety, I think we should go to transmuting trauma triggers, because people, brosafinas, you need to transmute this shit. This is uncomfy, bros. Okay. Transmuting trauma triggers. Trauma triggers are lasting imprints of unresolved, upsetting past experiences. They can lead us to subconsciously assume that a situation resembling our past will automatically have the same awful outcome. Most of the time, we are completely unaware of our trauma triggers. Through the reflections of our behavior with others, we get to see our triggers and ideally transmute them. It begins with self-acceptance. This requires a combination of holding ourselves in the uncomfortable feeling while being able to maintain a higher than normal vibration or perspective. Yes, like how I'm doing now. I'm going through the reading, but I can feel your panic attack. So I'm holding that. I'm holding space. It's deep in my heart chakra. It feels kind of like I'm being suffocated. Or I guess like when you run a lot, it's like that. Like your lungs aren't getting enough air. It begins with self-acceptance. This requires a combination of holding ourselves in the uncomfortable feeling while being able to maintain a higher than normal vibration or perspective. This way, we can see something for what it is without shadowy distortions. We can bring it into the light as it is by not shrouding it in shame and fear. In doing so, we may realize that what we have been avoiding is not the monster we perceive it to be. Yeah, right? Like what I was saying, that pink suitcase in my dream, and everyone, including me, was avoiding it and not just taking it out of the fucking road. So ignoring it is not going to solve the problem. By accepting, and it was causing like a traffic jam, and it's like, but everyone was just trying to drive around the pink suitcase. So by accepting and integrating this aspect of self, you may find you're no longer run by it, which is usually freeing and healing. When we try to run from our shadows, we paradoxically create more of them in our life. Furthermore, once we accept the aspects of ourselves that we perceive as less desirable, we may realize that they are directly connected to our greatest strengths. This enables us to access more of our superpowers as we take both sides of the trash and start to integrate them. Yeah, take that trash. Both sides of the trash. Okay. I thought this said 17. It's 37. Stargate. My husband got into Stargate. And I feel like I watched all of Stargate because Stargate SG5, I think that's what it's called. It's not the underwater Stargate. 2 of portals, and tomorrow's a portal, so if you want to do some portaling, we can. Maybe this will tell us what we do. I was like, I don't know what. I'm still trying to like, what do you do at portals? But let's portal. Let's portal the portaling portal. 37 Stargate. 2 of portals. The power of partnership and collaboration is present and eager to move through you. Open yourself to exciting co-creations that are more than the sum of their parts. I had to yawn there. I researched yawning, and it's just a way for your brain to get more oxygen. So I'm not tired. You're not necessarily tired when you yawn. Like, because I was feeling y'all's fucking panic attack, I need some extra yawn air, and yawning helps you get that little, like, oxygen shot. This card signifies the synergy that occurs when two energies come together and their shared vision or values coalesce to create a whole greater than the sum of its parts. It speaks of partnership in the realm of love and romantic connection, but might also refer to a business partner. This card represents the early stages of the bridging of two energies. There is great mutual respect and appreciation, and both people feel equally inspired to cultivate something exciting and rewarding together. Even if you are different from one another, your energies and skill sets balance each other well and inspire growth and activation. You both feel met. There's a height you can reach together. Dimensions and not previously accessible can be traveled now. Portals open and your energies combine in one harmonious toroidal field. And my sacral, when I was reading that, just like lit up. That sexual energies, the sexy energy, spiritual sexy energy. Yeah, if you guys can get the sexy time in, that will help. That will help. The Ace of Portals represents the overflow of inner loving God force. In the Two of Portals, this spirit is amplified by the power of two synergistic energies flowing together. Vision for journeying. You feel a powerful whoosh of energy. Yeah, I feel it in my sacral. Ahead of you, a glowing portal appears. Two magnetic forces spiral out from the portal center, recreating a huge electric field, a visceral energetic current. The two spirals amplify each other's light rays and movement. They glow brighter and brighter. Their combined energy synergizes vast, luminous, spiraling tails of light. As you step into this incredible energy, you realize you are in a toroidal field with golden glowing filaments emanating 360 degrees. So you guys can stare at that. All the way up from the base of your spine and out the top of your head. Simultaneously, another energy moves equally in the opposite direction. You feel each force a different gravitational pull, yet both are working in perfect harmony and amplifying each other. You surrender to this energy, suddenly you find yourself transported to a different place, a different timeline with a heightened perspective. So these portals help us shift into higher timelines where we're vibrating higher and getting more good stuff emotionally, physically, materially. And a good way to do that is during a portal like 9/9 and clearing out the chakras. And there's a lot of chakra meditations you can find on YouTube. A way to just clear it all out. It's like a spring cleaning are these portals. And you can flush all that out, and if you don't need to flush out, if you don't need a spiritual enema, then you can just download that stuff because it's open. But first of all, you got to make sure all the valves are open, or it's going to get really frustrating, which it does feel for you guys now, but I'm not feeling that anxiety anymore, that panic attack I was having after reading that portal thing. So we were connecting, we were being two become one, and now we're feeling better. So that's good. Okay. $41, 6 of portals. We in the portal energy. And I was just thinking, like, it is so hard for us to put ourselves out there if our ego monster, I got ego monster from Divine Empress. What was it? 333? But it's a good, just recognizing that your ego monster is someone. It's that feeling of not wanting, to put yourself out there, get the recognition your true self wants. An ego is more of a fake self, if you will, who wants to protect that feeling of making people feel bad, because you are going to make people feel bad by putting yourself out there, because that will trigger their insecurities about putting themselves out there, especially for the haters out there. And as you rise in your abundance, like we were talking about last video, there's going to be some haters out there, right? Those weird stalkers. That's scary, like, I'll be back, doll. So yeah, and we have enough on our plates than to spend time worrying on what other people are thinking. We just got to put ourselves out there. I'm just putting it out there. We got to put ourselves out there. What was it? Not 42, 41. Stone circles, 6 of portals. Take a memory trip back to the happiest moments of your youth. Allow the nostalgia of your past to delight you in the present and inspire your future. This card signifies revisiting the past as a montage of happy memories, rekindling a connection to the roots of your physical incarnation. It denotes harmonious, cooperative relationships without expectation. Where there was challenge, now there is forgiveness. This is an invitation to reflect on the growth and inspiration that your life experience has catalyzed to date. You could travel back in time with your mind's eye to revisit pivotal moments of your past, get in touch with old friends, or even create a reunion. There are codes for the present moment in these memories. This card invites you to recall what lit you up in your youth, as it may well hold the keys to the future you are dreaming. It is a reminder that the world is a magical place, especially when we view it through the eyes of the innocent. Before life's lessons hardened us or we took our blessings for granted. In this image, the monolithic rocks stand together harmoniously, arranged to the interstellar alignment. They remind us that the keys for the future may well have been in the codes of the ancient past, and the ones who walked the path long before us when life was attuned to the rhythm of nature. I have many happy memories of exploring stone circles when I was young. I felt compelled to explore my country and the history that felt true to my lineage before setting my nomadic soul free to other parts of the planet. Stone circles somehow connected me with a sense of home beyond the physical. Their energy was revitalizing as their song vibrated through the infinite part of me. What happy memory or place can you refer back to for an instant sense of home, soul, familiarity, and grounding? Cultivate the sense of how that makes you feel, aiding you now and inspiring your choice to move forward. Vision for journeying. You find yourself in a large clearing, overlooking a vast valley. Below, a majestic rock formation stands proudly ahead of you. You study its cohesive structure with your eyes. You feel the energy radiating from the center of the circle, and you sense the coalescing of ley lines in the surrounding hills. You find yourself walking down toward the stone circle as you wander through the undulating landscape. Getting closer, you sense the glowing spiral in the circle's center emanating from the earth, a communication between the stars and the center of Gaia. A pale blue vortex of healing light radiates. As you arrive in the center, you bask. Oh, that's one of Esther's favorite words. I just watched a video where it's a cool game, I guess, exercise, is where when you're in a shitty mood, just go through the alphabet saying words that make you feel good. So we start with A, and A is like abundance, appreciation, applesauce, if you really love and you feel that feeling. And then B, Esther went on this rant about basking and just how much she loves that word. And it was uplifting to hear. And there are words that, just like there's words that will trigger your trauma, there's words that will trigger your joy. Let's say that. So, you find yourself, where was I? Okay, wait. You hear the sounds of chanting and music in the stillness. You see flickering images of the past, beings dressed in white robes, medieval attire, and natural brown cloth. They shimmer in and out of the physical realm, many civilizations, all reveling in this energy over centuries of time. I used to do sleep meditations that would help your self-esteem or clear your mind. I usually go to Jason Stevenson. He's my nighttime meditation guy channel. So look him up and yeah, do those subliminals. Also, if you want the other fellow Law of Attraction channel, Magnetize Yourself, she has a great app called Sound and Soulful, and it has subliminals on there. So it really helps. For a couple of months, I had to just do that because my anxiety was overwhelming, and I just needed to be guided in just being in this vibration, even if I'm feeling anxiety symptoms. You move toward the circle's edge and place your hands on the rock you feel most connected to. As you do so, energy ripples through your own body. Ooh, that reminds me of like picking out crystals. Go to the crystal cellar and just feel what particular rock calls to you. It's amazing. That's why I have so many. As you do so, energy ripples through your body. Glowing lines from your meridian system merge with the stone, expanding out momentarily, glowing gold. Intricate bands of light flow into the earth and across the ley lines that unfold from the circle. It is as if the earth is breathing with you. The in-breath draws energy up through the ground, and the out-breath pours your energy into the earth. With each breath, you feel clearer and more awake. You can feel aligned with your purpose on these lands and in the moment of incarnation on the planet. So do that with your stone. You're going to go, if you don't have a crystal already, go to the crystal store, pick one out, and then when you're having your panic attack, get the fucking rock and put all that tension into the rock, and then it will vibrate back clarity. So I've tried it. I've done it. It really works. As you place your hands on one of the largest stones, you suddenly experience a reality flip. It's as if the stones protruding from the ground are now portals into the earth. The valleys become hills and the hills become valleys. The lakes become mountains and the mountains become lakes. It is uncertain if you're underground, as there is still a radiant sun above you. Then as you look around, you notice you're in a different place. The environment has changed and you find yourself at a new location. Shifting those timelines. That's where it'll get you. Yay, one of our holy fucking numbers. 11, alignment of the heart, which is also the justice card. I've been getting that. I have this deck that's holographic, and it's the justice card is karma and justice. So now I associate justice with karma and balancing it out. That's the part you guys don't have to do. There's the balancing out of our emotions and our chakras, but the rest of the stuff that needs to be balanced is going to be handled by the universe, by the girliverse. So let's hear about it. Alignment of the heart, justice. That's what we need, okay? Our heart does not have to feel this heavy, y'all. We gotta let it go, Elsa. But it's what we need. It's what I needed. I'm healing. I'm letting go. I'm healing. I'm letting go. Alignment of the heart, justice. And I mean, someone could have fucking broken your heart. It's a real break. So you gotta heal that. Bandaged heart emoji. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right, here we go. Alignment of the heart, justice, mythical guardian. Look beyond the surface to the truth of the matter. Your decisions will have consequences. Isn't that the cover? Yeah. Got cover energy. It's pretty cool. I'll hold it up, see? Can look at it or screenshot it? I don't know. The energy of this card is about fairness and truth. It indicates that now is a time to account for your actions and check in with yourself as to where you are at with your integrity. If you've been wrong, this card presence will bring relief. If you're creating dissonance with others or your surroundings, this indicates a chance to change. your actions. Whoa. Cult Club Collective, we have a chance to change your actions, as decisions that are set in motion now will have a long-lasting effects. Justice is the all-seeing eye. She sees between the lines. She is also compassionate. If you genuinely try your best, given the circumstances, or have the honest intention of improvement, the outcome will be fair and aligned with your reprieve. This card represents an important decision and awareness of the repercussions of that decision on the well-being of yourself and others. It asks you to balance intuition with intellect. Once the decision has been made or your actions indicate a decision, the presence of justice indicates there will not be second chances. It's best to accept the outcome and move on. See, I still have Mercury retrograde mouth. Or maybe I just suck. No, shut up. That was my ego. Sorry, guys. My ego monster had to come in. Healthy awareness. The presence of this card cuts through to the truth of what lies beneath. It is not simply black or white, good or bad. It's considering the whole situation. Aligning the heart encourages you to discover what truth really means to you. Things presented in a way that seem good may have their roots interesting, in ethical aspects, and what may seem bad may be uncomfortable but necessary opportunities to be brought back into balance. This card urges you to dig deeper, to find the truth behind the matter until you feel you can stand firm in true integrity. I'm getting that song. You gotta dig a little deeper, find out who you are, from Princess and the Frog, because I know you guys watched it. That's on our viewing list. Or you can listen to the soundtrack if you want to hear that. But dig a little deeper from the princess. Is it the Princess Frog? The Frog Princess. The Princess and the Frog. I don't know. Disney animated. Set in New Orleans. Soundtrack by, what was it? Randy Newman. Okay. The story behind the image. You may notice that this painting in this card is also used for the front cover. I showed everyone. I did, Izzy Ivy. Oops, wait, where'd it go? Where'd she go? This was the last piece I created, and I feel it encapsulates the whole story. The coalescence of every aspect of this deck into a natural conclusion. I find it intriguing as the energy and power of the piece is exactly like the main download I received right at the beginning. The seed this deck unfurled from. Rather than objects as such, the golden ones showed me visual codes through particular colors, shapes, flow, and juxtaposition of information. This image depicts a central sun being reminding us that the new earth is within ourselves, located in our hearts. Oh, oh my gosh, so uncomfy right now. You guys, Cult Club, you're making me my heart chakra. But I feel for you. We're transmuting. This is mutation time. It invites us to consider that we, the people, that's you, are the portals and hold the keys to the future we wish to see. Say, not only are we portaling, we are the portal. She reminds us of our times in Lemuria and the incredible heaven-like places everywhere across our beautiful planet, should we choose to see it that way. By working with nature rather than against her, through balance and awareness of our soul's integrity, we can make decisions that will affect us and the broader biocosm that is Gaia, paradise. If we work in harmony with their incredible gifts and let her flourish. And I'm getting Coldplay's paradise. That song puts me in a good mood. I think that's one of my walkout songs. Cause you in paradise when you watch me fight. This card's energy acknowledges that we are at a crucial time right now. With the intensity of the speed at which humankind has recently evolved, our technological and synthesized aspects, we are starting to realize the implications if we don't find balance with the end of the spectrum we have moved so far from. We are losing our natural paradise and impacting our mental and physical health and that of generations to come if we don't collectively act soon. In the introduction section, the Golden Age is here. You can find more information on this painting, including how to access multidimensional states through meditation and the importance of balance and integrity. Yeah, that's all the stuff we were talking about. balance, meditation, multidimensional states, y'all. Living from the place of inner coherence affects our outer world through our moment-to-moment decisions. Okay. 33! Oh my gosh, this number is haunting me. I'm at the Green Day concert. I was in section 133, row 33. And me and my husband were in seats 1 and 2, which adds up to 3, okay? Oh my gosh. And then today, in and out, I saw a little boy with a Larry Bird jersey, the great Larry Bird jersey, 33 from LFO, Summertime Girls. I'm just so overwhelmed with this 33 thing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I need to look up the spiritual meaning of 33. But yeah, comment down below if the 33s be hitting you hard right now. Autonomous initiator, paladin of light codes. I don't know what any of those words mean. Okay. Here we go. Okay, 33. Autonomous initiator, paladin of light codes, anchoring light. You are fully charged, moving forward in leaps and bounds as you bring your ideas into reality. The full power and passionate energy of this card indicates a sense of enthusiasm for bringing an idea into being. Having this fire inside you outweighs any fears you might have about the potential dangers or challenges ahead. If anything, the idea of the adventure is part of the thrill. This card reminds you that leaning into calculated risks has afforded you a lot of confidence. Oh, that's interesting. If we don't take actual risks, we're going to lose some confidence. I never thought of that. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Say, I'm learning, you're learning. Through the growth and expansiveness you've experienced, there is a sense that you can take on the world. There's also an element of impulsiveness to consider. There may be a lot of forward momentum, but what are you moving toward? Sometimes it is wonderful to be doing something you love without concern for success. You're simply reveling in the adventure. There's nothing wrong with that, but check in with yourself to confirm your intention. The image on the card indicates an energetic force that is not grounded. It just is. It is very beautiful and colorful. Others may find this energy attractive and charismatic, but there may not be longevity to it. In a reading, you can enjoy and harness the slipstream of inspired motion. Be careful of rushing from one task to the next without focusing on the details or doing what is needed for success to be sustainable. There are times when we feel superhuman and can operate at a high functioning capacity for a while. However, if we place expectations on ourselves to sustain this over long periods, we may burn out, especially if we do not honor our health. Often, this is the first thing to be ignored when you are hyper-focused on the task at hand. Yeah, I'm starting to feel that panic attack symptom as I was talking about my body, or our body. So do you got, Cult Club, do you have a problem with your body? Is there something we need to talk about? Is it hard for you to work out? Yeah, it's hard for me to work out, even if I've been doing this for 3 years. It's hard. That ego monster is going to be like, can we just sit at home and watch some Housewives of New York and eat Ruffles potato chips? I'm fixing to eat some Ruffles potato chips after this read. So that's where I got it from. Okay. There's no reason you can't maximize your potential. If this is your aim, there are ways to do it sustainably. Bring your attention to your health, exercise regime, diet, and the efficiency of what you're doing. The term biohacking is something you could look into if you want to maintain high efficiency. I don't know what that is. A biohacking? Whoa. It involves an array of practices being implemented from the ground up. All right, let's biohack. Look that up. Look it up. Comment down below if you've been biohacking. Vision for journaling. You feel a whoosh of energy as you find your center. You see a vibrating, glowing ball of winged energy ahead of you. You feel a rush of excitement and curiosity to explore it. As you move closer, you feel its pulsing magnetism. It is very beautiful. Its iridescent rainbow wings shimmer. You feel immensely inspired just being around it. I'll put it back up on the screen. It is very beautiful. Oh, I read that. You feel immense spread just being around it, though it makes your heart beat a little faster and is quite dizzying. You realize that it is a part of you. You have the power to harness, stoke, or temper this energy simply with your awareness and intention. You realize that being able to tune into this energy at certain times is a valuable asset, but you are also mindful of bringing a sense of groundedness, centeredness, and sustainability from the foundation up. As you have this thought, you see the light filaments shift. The seemingly chaotic wings start to reform themselves. They come into equal balance by aligning their energy with the earth while also pulling in huge amounts of photons. You can take a deep breath and find your center once again. This time, you can hold it, feeling the limitless energy move through you. Your entire being is activated and uplifted. At the same time, you sense both your central core and the ground under your feet. You connect with the toroidal field of energy, moving in both directions with a steady, perpetual hum of energetic self-sustainment. You watch the colors glisten and shine around you, but instead of the high-pitched buzz, there is a bass line present now. Instead of a fast pulse, it feels more like the rhythm of inhale, exhale, exhale. You are amazed at the power of your thoughts, how your awareness of this affects your energy directly, and thus how you feel. With access to this grounded power charge, and having glimpsed more of our limitless potential, you can take another deep breath. You are a divine being and can harness the life force sustainably while shining as the light you are. I know, it sounds like a lot, but once you get the flow of it, we're gonna be so balanced. We're so balanced. I'm not completely balanced either, so we're working on it. Okay, our final card is 32. Action beyond the ordinary. Initiate of light codes. More light codes. More light codes for our downloads. Action beyond the ordinary. Initiate of light codes. Anchoring light. Be confident and empowered in your creativity and bring something new into this world. And how do you become confident, which I just learned right now? By taking risks. This card signifies a curious mind that is excited to discover new ways of doing things. There's a childlike inquisitiveness that makes dogmatic and limiting ideas seem outdated. It encourages you to give things you may not have considered a go. Start something new and different without knowing where you will end up. There's an innocence to your daydreaming. Feel the limitless possibilities emerging. And that's what Esther calls virtual reality, where we're savoring what's in our vortex and going towards it. From this inspired and idea abundant place, pick and choose which aspects to anchor into reality and which to leave as sweet daydreams for now. Do not temper your ideas. Know that you have the magic in your hands to help bring the new earth into being with your pioneering energy. Be clear and grounded in how to best apply your superpowers. Return to your center and see how you can ground this creative spark. You might feel passionate about bringing forth all this magic. Do not forget that logistics must accompany inspiration to manifest it into reality. In this world where the old ways are crumbling, I believe it is important that visionaries in all their forms guide the way forward. Pioneers, inventors, and those who think outside the box lean into the uncharted depths of our unlimited possibilities on Earth. When we remove ourselves, even just mentally, from the confines of this is just the way we do things, so many ideas are revealed to us. When we question why something is so, there is often no solid reason. Or perhaps the reason is out of integrity with what the earth needs. This further exacerbates disempowerment and is often self-defeating. Many times, I've been seduced by all magical ideas at once. As someone who likes to follow through on my ideas, Aquarius, but with 5 planets in Capricorn, I often find myself overwhelmed. Every moment of my day gets taken up with projects and business ideas that, when unpacked, turn out to be much bigger than expected. Unpacked! Our pink suitcase in the middle of the road. I do not think we ever realize everything that goes into a product or business or even a family. Once I lay awake with my mind swimming in a new range of wedding dress designs for one of my businesses at the time. This business was something I already had barely any bandwidth for, as I was juggling too many projects. The next morning, I enthusiastically shared my amazing ideas with my brother and how I could bring them forth. He said something that changed my life. You do not have to action every idea you have. It has since helped me curate the endless flow of ideas I have. It has helped me focus on 3 things at a time instead of 10, and to get pretty good at them. I also discovered how I love to work on different yet interconnected offerings. I used to joke how before being human in the realms, I was used to inhabiting. I could create all ideas at will without any time lag. However, right now we are here for a reason. This world needs some of our ideas, even if they take a while to materialize. Vision for journey. You are bathed in bright, rainbow-colored light. All colors in their most vibrant hues surround your energy field. You feel all your chakras activated and aligned. Your intuitive capacity is now ready to explore colors outside the known spectrum. You feel a sense of readiness to expand the horizons of what is possible, driven by adventure and passion. You may be in a place that requires you to proceed in ways you or others deem unusual. Listen to that inner childlike quality, that fearless, innocent part of you. See yourself as your child self, but in a realm beyond time. It is as if all the future lifetimes with you... Oh my gosh, that was a big yawn. See yourself as your child self, but in a realm beyond time. It's as if all the future lifetimes with yourself as a child are imparting their knowledge. That yawn just gave me this download about how you guys should do inner child sleep meditations, because that's the best time. It's my recommendation. That is the best time for you, because you're also trying to sleep and you're getting into the subconscious realms. So it'll be easier for your inner child to come out and talk to them, play with them, reparent yourself, figure out if there's anything wrong, if they have boo-boos. Yeah. You may be in a place that requires you to proceed in ways you or others dream unusual. Oh, did I read that? Yeah. You feel direct and flowing lines of light connecting you to the aspect of your awareness. Allow yourself to receive glimmers of images and information. These may be beyond your current rational understanding, but allow that glass ceiling to move away as you listen with your heart. Ask what is useful to know in the here and now. Allow the information to shimmer through your consciousness from a place beyond should. In a sweet, open-minded way, allow the energy to inspire your curiosity playfully. This opens you to the many dimensions of reality and what is possible. 10202 on the timer. All right, let's do some tarot. I'm going to be using this, one of my favorite decks, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. All right. 3 of Pentacles. I'm working, bitch. I'm fixing up this bird. Is she fixing the bird? You don't have to fix the bird if you want to, but if we're going to make our brick by brick. 3 of Pentacles, laying those bricks. And it's good that we started small, that we're not at the 8 of Pentacles. We're at the 3 of Pentacles. That's how we slowly build and not get overwhelmed. But look, our Chariot is upside down, people. Maybe because we tried to get out of the way of the heart baggage and our car flipped over. So what do we gotta do? We gotta get the baggage out of the road, open it up, see what's in there, see what we can use. So yeah, I remember in the dream too that I was like, that's not my bag. That's like, so I think it fell out of a car, and I was like, it's that lady's, it's not my, like, no one wanted to take accountability for the bag because it wasn't theirs, but it is yours. All right, the Fool. But you know what? We're gonna turn that, our snailmobile right over so we can start again with the Fool. Start along our path, but we got to be careful because that guy might bite you, but maybe he'll be your friend. Who knows? We're starting at ground zero, people. Okay, what is that? 5 of Cups, our sorrow. That's what our trauma triggers. Our trauma triggers. Yeah. But a part of 5 of Cups is that letting go also, because you still have 2 growing up here. They look like they're growing. Maybe they are. But they don't have roots. But I was thinking she could plant this. I would say you can't see it, but there's roots. But she's still focusing on these fucking flowers that don't even have stems. So we gotta change our focus. That's how we balance things also, since we're all in this balance mode. But look, we got the Ace of Pentacles, we growing. Well, yeah, we had 3. Now we have another one. We have 4 Pentacles. So that's great. We're starting from ground zero. Ace. Ace is 1. But we're here. We're at the lower levels, but that's what I said. We're at the bottom of the mountain. We're kind of like, we're a couple, maybe we're like 100 feet up. But we got miles. We got miles to go up this holy mountain. 5 of Swords under the 5 of Cups. Are we still focusing on heartache and getting away with what we can and letting our ego monster take over? Because that's what this card's saying to me. This broken ass, empty ass ego monster is getting you to hide. But what happens when we don't take risks? When we hide and don't take risks, our confidence goes down. And the longer you do it, the less confidence. You're going to be in negative confidence, crying and with your heavy heart, that baggage. So I know this is where we're at right now, but we're healing. We healing. 2 of Wands, because we're looking forward. Look at her. She's got the whole world in her hands. And she's looking to that fucking moon. She ready to go. She's on the roof. And that dream I had where my sister, I got the green eyeshadow from my sister, was on a rooftop party. And the roof's like your crown chakra. So it's either you climb out there and get the fucking downloads and vibrations so you can not drop this world that you've created, because we grown up babies now, not babies anymore. No one's taking care of us. We're taking care of our own world because we're grown up baby adults. 10 of Wands. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love this 10 of Wands, but you can see, okay, just because it's a pretty burden doesn't mean it's not a burden. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. We are overloaded. Okay, that's why we got to go back. We got to dump all this. That was probably what was in the suitcase. The pink bunch of fucking flowers. Dead ass flowers, okay? And look at that. She's trying to kill more flowers to put on her fucking back, and she's not enjoying it. So, let's let it go, okay? Let's start over. And the way to start over is to meditate, to get into those subliminals, to flush out all that spiritual static, and then we can start over again. Because people, 10 of Swords also, what has happened to us? A lot in this year of our Lord 2024. A lot has happened to us. Okay, all these fucking trifling ass people, as Empress T 4444 says, just poking at your fucking hair, like, what the fuck? Okay, but we're letting that go. This is the card that's going to answer this card right here. Okay, we got poked, we got broked, we got burdened, but who are we attracting in? One of the King of the Forests. And it's not the Emperor, it's our King of Pentacles. I know, he's been coming out. Him and the King of Swords have been coming out for me. So I'm like, stability. This is what this means. There's going to be a person that's going to confirm your stability. Man or woman, mineral, plant, I don't know. Something's going to confirm your stability, and it's coming at you. And we can be like, okay, that's fine. Just put the flowers down. Move out of the way of these poking ass people. Okay, but with that, I think we should use the Affirminator's family. I haven't done this one yet. Learn how to deal with our family. Our family. Yeah, is that what she says? Rachel Dratch in the Real Housewives of SNL skit. It's so good. It's like, we family. So yeah, whatever family means to you, this is advice for that family, for your fam. Okay. Whatever. There's so many different kinds of families. We're gonna learn. Okay. Reprieve. Every family has a person who takes on more than their fair share of the collective burden. Was that you, collective? This you? Does this sound like you? Have you been through a gauntlet of physical or emotional chores only to come out feeling like you have nothing left in the mental mop bucket? Consider this a permission slip to take a break. The world won't stop spinning if you take a moment for yourself, and your family won't fall apart if you act like a human instead of a superhero. Even Superman had a fortress of solitude. If he had it, we certainly would have found him crying on the bathroom floor. I was thinking that about having that heavy heart in your chest, crying on the floor. I've been there. I know that. I've been on the floor. Divine Empress 333 has been on the floor. She talks about that, you know, so that's what you got to do. If there's really nothing else, if you're so overburdened and there's nothing you could do, you just got to fucking cry on the floor. Graciousness. I connect with the part of myself that makes me the most gracious guest I can be, whether popping over for lunch or staying in the basement during an extended sabbatical. I remain mindful of my impact on my family's personal space and do what I can to minimize my footprint. If only carbon emissions were this mindful, imagine what a nice time we'd be having with them. Graciousness. Paying attention. I turn my attention to the people around me, and I try my best to give them what they need. If they need my help, I'll jump right on in. If they need space, I'll willingly and ever so supportively go away for a while, which may, come to think of it, will make it hard to keep my attention on them. How much do a spy cameras cost? Paying attention and graciousness. It's that taking your time to recalibrate. Hermit mode. Especially if you have, you know, your family, whatever that is. It's just the group of people who are in your life. And you need to take time for yourself. 2 cards about taking time. Go to the bathroom floor and start crying. If you haven't already. I already did that homework. I did that homework already. No expectations. I am wise and emotionally stable. I see my family for who they are, and I trust that they will deliver the best of their capabilities at any given moment. With this in mind, I ditch my expectations. Expecting anything specific of them would be a recipe for disappointment, and that's a recipe Grandma's been guarding for generations. Oh, Grandma. Reliability. I am the model of perfect reliability. Well, as close to perfect as a perfectly infallible human can get. When I say I'll do something, I'll do it. That means my family members can trust me and believe me. And you know what? It's nice to be believed in, even when that belief extends only to picking up stray socks and making beds. Yep. Reliability. All right. What's the news? My favorite part of the reading. Thank you, Tarot. Take Fire Witch Tarot. What's the news? What's going on? We're going to make a clearance pile again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. The finger. Fuck you. This is the haters. Okay. And this is also what we're saying. We're stepping away. Okay. If we're overburdened, then we just got to fuck off ourselves. Okay. If someone won't leave you the fuck alone, then you fuck off yourself. All right. Triggered. Trauma triggers. We went through this. We are triggered. We have, but we got the trauma trigger exercise. We're going to listen to those subliminals or meditations, whatever you like. People's choice. Financial troubles ahead. Okay. This is not for us. This is clearance rack activity right here. This is our clearance pile. Because, and I say this because that's, I'm a reader. That's what I got with that. It's not us. It's not us people. So that's why there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be triggered by you when we're living in our light, which we are. We're just getting better at it. It's like a skill, living in light. He's happy with someone else. Well, good. Because you know what? We're happy with ourselves. Haunted. Oh, but he haunted though. He's so happy. I don't think so. Like, actually, I don't think so. Now that the haunted, venting about you. See, this doesn't even have to be about like romantic partners. It could be your family. Just being like, oh, they're like so much better off without me, or without me like breathing down their neck. So, just put that in the clearance pile. Trying to block you out again. It's fine. I used to get so nervous that my ex blocked me, and I just let that go. I was like, if they did, they did. And I'm not going to push against something. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to push. So, yeah, we're moving on. We're in moving on energy. That's fine if they're happy with someone else and they're trying to block you out. You're happy with yourself and you're blocking them out. Doing better without his ass. Okay, here we go. This is top shelf shit right here. Okay, obviously. Privileged flaunter. Hello, privileged lady right here. Ballin'. That's us. We so good. We so great. We just gotta handle our panic attacks, but that's how, because I get overwhelmed by abundance. I had until I allowed it to and be this privileged lady. And I was an old anarchist and being like, oh, fuck the privilege and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, if you think about it, if you're privileged but without like stepping on people or hurting other people, if you get that privilege from doing good morally and doing your shit, then yeah, let's flaunt it. Hot drama, hold up. This shit is good. We're just going to be sitting back. We're just going to be sitting back and watching the drama unfold. That's what we're doing. We're stepping back so we can start at square one again. Forgotten memories getting pulled out. Uh-oh, Polaroid. All right, clearance pile. Energy warning, don't trust. Yes. If a person from your past comes back and there's not good vibes happening, don't fight them. Do not fight them. Because my ex said something to me and it bothered me. And I really wanted to say something, but I let it go. So that's a warning. Because when those moments when you're like, oh, I could have said this, I could have said this, I could have said this. And it's just like, but maybe it was good you said nothing, because we're not salty anymore. We're done. We're done being on the salt train. We're getting off. We're going on this cruise, getting off the salt train, and we're just letting it go, okay? Because those past people that don't feel good are going to not make you feel good. And when they do come at you, not making you not feel good, do not react, because they want that attention. They're energy vampires. And what's a great way to get energy? By pissing someone off. Then you give them, your attention is very sacred. All-seeing eye. I see everything, bitch. Hello, look at us. Okay, because we're fucking watchers. We're not just gonna react anymore. We're watching that our fucking movie unfold. Oh yeah, here he comes. That King of Pentacles, right? We are opening, by letting go, we're opening new doors. Okay, and we're allowing abundance of everything. If it's a man's you want, a man's you're gonna get. Toxic relationship, both the same. Oh, is that girl that you're happy with now in that other car? You're having problems? You're not actually happy? Oh, okay. Crazy bitch, full of problems, okay? That's the same. Is that the same? That's the same girl. Right, a Chucky? All right, you go in the clearance pile. Like, we don't want that. We want, just go over there. We don't need that. Perfect match. Oh my gosh, our Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Okay. I'll put this under doing better without his ass, because you got some like Jude Law and Brad Pitt's coming into your life, Cult Club. Dodging you. Oh yeah, that's in the, like, I'm blocking you, right? I mean, this could also be for us, y'alls. Why is he in a bathrobe? Please, I just got out of the shower. So, I mean, that's what our overall energy is, fuck you. So, we're releasing that shit. Money got jacked. Uh-oh. Was that the financial problems? Is it because we were giving to these past parties? And then when we took away our energy, everything went to shit. And now we're just watching. We're just watching. We're not reacting. We're not like, oh yeah, you're going through fucking shit, bitch. No. Hot drop. We're just watching. We just, with our boobs out, with our popcorn, our better butter popcorn out. Dude, with this, our skeleton boyfriend. Okay. And we see everything, of course. Oh, he's depressed. Keep it to yourself, because we said fuck you. So get in the clearance pile. That chick on the block. Ooh. It's us. It's us. It's us. The Girliverse has provided us to be that bee on the block. Okay, and everyone can see. We see, they see, we're reflections. Everyone's watching us, we're watching them. Not reacting. Acting fake, okay? Okay. This isn't fake. Our privilege, our it girl status, our popcorn boobies out, that's not us. That's our real self, people. Our real self is boobs out, better butter popcorn on the cruise with Esther, okay? But you know who's acting fake? Someone who's depressed. Someone who's depressed but says he's happy with someone else or something else. That's fake. That's some fake ass clearance pile shit in there. Loving me now, Mimi. Oh my gosh, for real. 'Cause it's just like fantasy. Is that a Mariah Carey song? Fantasy, right? I don't know. Loving me now. And she, Mariah Carey has the butterfly thing. Like, yeah, this is us. This is us. This is Ussids right here. That chick, loving me now. Don't need you. Uh-oh. See, I told you. Shit went to shit. Hell went to shit. Shit went to hell. Okay? They could be having physical... Everything's just fucking up now. That's the karma that I was talking about. So... But that's the shit that's gonna bring... Like, suck you in, too. If you have toxic people and then they have financial loss... They're going through fucking health shit and you feel bad because you're a fucking good person of the light. You're a cult club, Soul Tribe Cult Club Collective member. But we're not going to let that pull us out because what is that? That's just acting fucking fake, okay? Go help yourself because that's what we did. And now we love in me. Had enough, right? Fuck you. We're done. We're done. I keep saying that. We're done. We're always done, okay? All right. Well, let's see more. Let's see if there's more clearance rack activity. As Empress 4TTT says. Okay. More involved. Yay! With our community, with our life, with loving ourselves. Because we've told the fucking toxic ass motherfucking distractions energy vampires to fuck off. Okay. So we're involved. We're getting it together. That's what this means. We're getting it together. Us and all the dollies, okay? Ignoring, bye-bye. No, not reacting. This was me. This was me not reacting to my ex. This is us. This is us. I am you and emotional retrograde. We going back. We going back, okay? And we're going back, but we're not staying in the past. That's clear as pile shit. We can go back, learn from that, but then move forward. Because if we're just stuck in the past, like this depressed motherfucker, we're not loving me. If we're not loving the now, we're not loving me. Okay, again, warning, ready to slap someone. So annoyed, okay? Don't do it, girl. Look at me. Look at me. I am your friend. That's Justin Foucault, is that his name? He does great skits of like different personalities. And there's this one about when your girl is like trying to get into a fight and you're like, no, it's okay. She my friend. Look at me. Okay? Look at me. It's not you. This isn't you. This isn't you. Okay? Let's just walk away. Let's just have some daiquiris. Let's go, check out some hot drama, but we're not going into the film, people. Okay? I know you want to. I know. It's okay. Okay? That's why we're meditating. Because if we're about to slap, like, if we're in go to slap bitch mode, that's called assault. Okay? And those salty people are gonna fucking put assault charges on you. First time, anytime you lay if you lay a hand on them. So we're not doing that. We're not reacting. Take control, people. Of course. We're taking control of our life. Was that one of the cards? Well, we are. We're taking control. Okay, babies? We got this. It's okay. Take risks. Okay. Too smart for the bullshit. Uh-huh. We know that. We do know that because we're smart and we're in Cult Club Collective College. We know. We've learned. And we're not staying in the past. We're staying in the now. I need my space. That's what the Affirminators family cards were talking about. Just have your space from the fam. Okay? If it's getting a little too overwhelming, overburdened, we're in 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords energy. We need some. I'm gonna need space. Friends with benefits. I was getting this because Empress T4444 was talking about how there are good friends with benefits where it's like you're actually there for each other and you're not just using each other. Like, yeah. And so this is what I'm getting from this is like, when you leave this shit behind, you get a true friendship. And then maybe, but we're not going to focus on that. We're just going to focus on our friendships. That's why I got the friendship hot chocolate spell out. So that's all we need. And then we'll see what happens. But let's work on being friends with benefits. Okay. I love benefits. They're great. All right. Finally, we're going to, from the Stonerverse, advice from the Stonerverse. In the Puff Puff Pass Oracle by Daisy E. Reyes. I don't know if that's the Fire Witch too. I don't know. Comment down below. But I got this also off the Fire Witch Tarot Etsy site. So, yeah. All right, Stonerverse. What do you got for us? What's our advice? Okay. Medical marijuana. You need some fucking healing in your life, bitch. You need some fucking heart bandage emoji. That's all I've been saying that since the beginning of the video. Okay. Balance your mind and body with a hit. Okay? And spiritually, that means that we need to refuel ourselves spiritually. So what makes us feel good? Remember, we're going to talk to our inner child and see what they want, what's going on with that. So we're going to take some hits of clarity, some bong rips of clarity. You can't buy happiness, but you could buy weed, so therefore roll it up or buy whatever makes you happy. Even if it's little things, just treat yourself. This is how we're going to keep ignoring this fucking bullshit ass clearance pile over here. And non-reacting, not ignoring, because ignoring is reacting in a way. If you're just like, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to look at you. No, it's non-reaction. A friend with weed is a friend indeed. Go out and meet new friends who make you a better version of yourself and support you. Friends, friendship, a friendship card. I know, stoner verse. That's that friendship. Friendship is magic, My Little Pony. Don't let anyone guilt trip you into thinking your decisions are bad, whether it's smoking or not. Those are your decisions and no one else's. Yeah, we're living our privileged life. We're so sure of ourselves because we love it on ourselves. Blunts, trust me, they'd hit that anytime. Yeah, we are in this high energy, attracting energy where we're attractive, we're attracting, we have abundance. It's super great. So I'm really happy for us. This really felt like we were having the panic attack at the beginning, and now I'm feeling more easy breezy. Our final advice from the Stonerverse. Hempulations. If you keep your circle small, the joint comes back quicker. Yes, we're finding our true friends, okay? No more of this fucking toxic ass clearance pile shit. They're in this pile. Our fucking friends with benefits. The good kind. All right, people. Thank you so much for stopping by at Reading Rainbow's Divination. I will see you next time. Bye.